So, this is not my main account. This is an account that was given to me by NetEase because I'm in their content creator program. We're going to take a look at Season 1 early. Everything that is coming with the start of Season 1 is in this build. So, if you don't want to spoil for what's in the Battle Pass, the 2 new characters, etc., don't watch. Otherwise, watch, because we're going to go through it all, including the buffs and nerfs. So what would you like to see first? And this is how you can tell it's not my account, because they gave us a ridiculous amount of premium currency to just get the Battle Pass. Do you want to see the Battle Pass first? Do you want to see Reed and Sue first? You tell me. I've already mucked around with them. Battle Pass first? Alright. The theme is Darkhold. Hang on, let me go back to the page 1. Starts with an absolutely fantastic Loki skin. And I'm not just saying that because he has a scythe. I guess this is a version of him that got the Necro Sword, because it says Necro God there. Oh yeah, the All Butcher. Yeah. That's pretty cool. And he comes with a highlight intro. Invisible Women's Model, Jeff. That's the emote you get with the skin, and the highlight intro... Nope, that is the profile. This is the highlight intro. This is pretty epic. He bonded with the primordial symbiote, and even Ego stood no chance against him. He became Loki the All Butcher. And then there's a Necrosword spray, Reed profile picture, and then if you finish that page you can get this skin for Midnight. Which is also pretty cool, I guess. Death to Dracula. He owes him money. And page 2 is this rocket skin was in the closed beta that I played. It's his Bounty Hunter skin. But there's also that for Sue, a spray for him, a wanted poster. And that's the highlight intro. A little bit steampunk, yeah. And some premium currency as well. Page 3. Great blue skin for Penny. Why does my phone think I'm talking to... There we are. Blue Tarantula. 3 various sprays. Johnny Storm profile thingy. Some currency. Next page. House of M Magneto. Which is after the... It's the No More Mutants storyline if you aren't aware. Wanda spray. Profile thingy. Magneto spray. Emote. Oh, sorry, that's the highlight intro, never mind. He's waving hello because of how friendly he is. And the House of M logo is a spray as well, which is pretty fun. I didn't unlock any of that. I guess I could have, but whatever. And then this page, which is the final page. Pretty good looking skin for Namor. I quite like this one, which is why I've already got it. It doesn't come with any highlight intro or anything. Just got a thing, profile picture, spray, currency, Darkhold spray. Oh sorry, no, that's a collectible, not a spray. Hello, good. So that is the Battle Pass, and then that's the picture yarn if you finish it all. That costs 600, not 400. I'm aware, just now aware that I'm blocking the cost. And the missions are the same, but then the event is presented as like newspapers, which is pretty fun. Daily Bugle featurettes. Then you can like press on it, and also now there's like multiple ways to finish the special parts of like these, which is quite nice. Looks like a miniature box. I believe you lose all the currency, the chrono currency from Season 0 to Season 1, but the notes for Season 1 say that some of it will carry over, like a certain percentage, but it wasn't specific. So, 50,000 damages any Vanguard in quick match competitive practice or versus AI, or you can specifically do 30,000 damage as those characters on that map. It's Manbat. J. Jonah Jameson disproves. And that's how many pages are available currently. Deal 100,000 damage in quick match competitive or practice versus AI. I said more! Yeah, so that's the presentation style for the next one. And as you finish it, newspaper, you get cards, but at the end, you get what is, in my opinion, the best Thor skin for free. Which just makes him look like classic Thor. That's how Thor should look. First appearance in Thor number 1, 2007. So you can earn that for free just by finishing all this stuff. And that is about it. In the store there's a skin for Reed and Sue. And that's the only new ones. So you get the Maker for Reed and Malice for Sue. Looks like he's from Tron. Yeah, that always happens if you press two Earths together. See-through lady? You probably won't want to see through this version of her. So this is the next skin that all the desperate loners are going to buy. This one's for the Gooners, yep. I thought that was them kissing there for a second. Yep, so that is the two new sprays. There's also, I can't remember where you go to get them. There's like plain blue versions of the basic final Fantastic Four skins. I can't remember where they are, but I actually quite like the look of those ones. It's not here. Is it in the season thingy? It might be in here somewhere. I don't quite remember, unfortunately. Anyway, let's go look at the characters. Oh, not try tutorial. No, 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 no. It's it's treating it like a fresh account. That's why the tutorial button's there. Alright, I presume you want to see the characters first before we go over the buffs. And yeah, see, it's a Dallas server, so my ping ain't great. Anyway, read.
Everything eventually ends. I'm here to make sure this is not the day that it does. Trouble has arrived.
So there is his blurb. I'm covering the bottom right, but it basically just says as you deal attacks, you build up a bar, you fill it, you become swole and do a bunch of damage. 3 out of 5 difficulty. You do just punch mostly. So left kick, punching. That's how much damage it does.
Was unusually satisfying.
His right is a grab,
not so fast,
and then you can kind of just chuck them towards you like that.
Squared.
Or if you come over here, while you're grabbing someone, you can grab them into someone else.
Not so fast, friend.
Like that. You can use your E, which has 2 charges, to boop yourself towards them, and it buffs up your health. But you can also do it to an ally, and it gives them temp shield. I don't know how much. He's good for flying characters. He does have a long... I'm curious, actually. I didn't test exactly how far he can stretch. Let's see that. I doubt it's 30 meters. But 25 maybe? Ooh, 20? Oh, it's just like... Hang on, right on the line. 19? 18? 17? 16? 15? Not quite. 14? 14. I mean, 14 meters is pretty long.
That's one down.
I guess. Oh yeah, his shift is an absorb and bounce back. He can do it to ults as the trailer showed. If you just absorb like a crappy amount of hits, it's... yeah. He also looks very funny when he does it. Hang on.
Let me return the favor.
So he gets a like a shield bar.
We've been discovered.
Anyway, if you do enough damage, so that bar below the crosshair fills to 100, he becomes Luffy in Gear 4.
That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row.
And so I think your E charges it faster. Yeah.
Easy.
The
Here.
odds weren't in your favor.
6 in a row. Way to go. Unbelievable.
Doesn't last very long. Gummo gummo. Can he headshot? No.
Not so fast, friend. A predictable outcome.
And his ult is he bounce. You can't control when you bounce. He bounces in a rhythm, but as long as you hit somebody, it will trigger up to 5 times.
Fantastic! Ha ha! 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 We've been discovered. Ha ha! My hypothesis was correct. You failed.
Double KO.
Your failure was inevitable.
Inevitable.
Let me return the favor.
It's like a cat trying to make itself look large. Yeah, pretty fun. His base damage is a little low, but that's because in the swole form he does a lot.
The odds weren't in your favor.
Oh, he does actually get the charge if he buffs an ally. He can only hit the one person too.
Not so fast, friend.
Double KO.
A predictable. Fantastic! Whoa! Ha ha! Ha!
Oh, because I was on the upper ledge there, I didn't count as hitting him.
We've been discovered.
Anyway, Sue, I much prefer. She seems very good.
Who wants to
She
see
starts
something
invisible. As long as you're
fantastic?
not doing literally any attacking or anything, she returns to being invisible after like 4 seconds, I think. Maybe 3? Maybe 5. It's quite a while actually. And her escape, which is on space, also instantly turns her invisible as well. Her left click is a heal and also damage, and it's a boomerang, which is and pierce. So you can heal multiple people like that, or you can damage multiple enemies like this.
You forced my hand. Double KO. That's 3.
Healer, by the way. It requires them to be in a line, though, keep in mind. Very rarely will humans all stand in a line for you. You can heal and DPS as well, yeah, that's the other thing. Hang on, if I let him respawn. Damage and healing simultaneously, because it boomerangs.
Your turn to disappear.
If she right-clicks someone, she gives them a 300 health shield that also gives them pretty strong healing over time. I don't actually know if the shield moves with you. I don't think it does. And you can recall it, and then it charges on the left of the screen there. It's a pretty fast heal, though. Now, that's pretty significant. As far as when we're giving it to someone doesn't remove any of your abilities either. Like, you can give it to someone and turn invisible. And then her shift is kind of like a gravity thing. It pulls people in and slows them. I think it's a really good space denier as well. Her E depends on whether or not you left click or right click. You can pull in or push out.
Now psionic surge. You need
Quite a long
to talk.
cooldown though.
Anyone willing to help? Vortex field. Double KO. Psionic surge.
I guess that's sort of another way she can deal with people jumping her. Like shove them away and run away.
Wow, 4 in a row.
Or push enemies off a cliff,
Your
yeah.
turn to disappear.
I could do that actually if I turn off. Respawn please, thank you.
Psionic burst.
There.
I'll gladly take the win.
Can you pull allies? No. Her ult is a big AoE, which turns everyone invisible and gives them a small heal over time. In quite a big area. Enemies that go in apparently get slowed, but I haven't tested that, so we can do that in a second.
Disappear.
You can still be hit while you're in it,
Now
which
I
was
see
shown
them.
in her gameplay trailer. Yeah, it's a pretty significant heal. There's an enemy that's moving up here. Let's see how slow he gets.
Disappear.
I mean it's a little slower, but... yeah, you can tell when it wore off. Maybe like 30% at most, maybe? Yeah, default emote. Oh, I didn't actually know that using her default emote took away your invisibility.
You forced my hand.
It's got a pretty long range. Let's test that range actually. Oh! Maybe like 32? No, 31? 30 on the dot.
We've got trouble.
That is a long range.
That was a total blindside.
Stop punning at me. So that is Sue,
Vortex field.
and I think she's going to be very powerful. But also sneaky, so I kind of like her because it's very Loki-esque. And she seems like a good healer in general. In terms of like her protection when she gets jumped, push someone away and then do that, but while you're doing this you can't heal, so she needs protected, I guess. Although her damage isn't weak.
Your turn to disappear.
She doesn't headshot either. I mean, I guess that isn't super high damage. It only does a lot of damage if the ricochet, or you know, the boomerang does more. As in, also hits them.
We've got trouble.
Like if she was strafing, it bouncing back wouldn't hit her. Although, actually, if I move with it as well,
That was a total
it goes back to
blindside.
where you are, not where you shot from. So you can still kind of... depends where you position yourself.
Clear the way. Vortex field. Your turn to disappear.
Can she melee? Everyone can. Got a little 3-hit combo. Oh, her final hit actually does push back.
That's all you had?
I didn't try Reed's basic melee. Let's quickly do that.
There's a solution for every problem
Eh,
if you just
It's just the same combo.
No hard feelings. Trouble has
It is the
arrived.
test server, yeah. Hello Prem, sorry I didn't say that earlier. So besides that, all the nerfs and buffs are live in this build. So I guess we'll start up here. I don't know the specifics of every single change. I'm hoping they're going to do an in-detail blog. Oh yeah, hang on. I actually want to check that. Does taking damage drop your invisibility? I don't think it does.
Even when you can't see me.
I think
I'll
you
still
have to
make
do
you
something.
believe.
Well, let's see.
What
Oh
am
no,
I,
okay. But
Invisible?
damage does make her lose invisibility. So it's like Psylocke. Alright, first tank who changed ever so slightly. Captain America. He got 25 more health,
I fight for an idea.
and
One bigger than all of
that
us.
attack lost 2 seconds on the cooldown. Oops, which... It used to be 12 seconds, now it's 10 seconds. That, I think, is it, maybe?
Prepare to engage. We're gonna do this. Stand down.
I'm pretty sure other than that he's the same.
Double KO. That's
So,
3.
oh yeah, I couldn't remember if his shield has 300 on the main server or not. I haven't used them enough. Is 400 what it usually has? Yeah, his shield bash should absolutely like bounce people or something.
Sorry, soldier.
It was 400. Alright, so that's the same. And it's still got a 1 second cooldown after you drop it, which is not great. So yeah, I don't think the changes for Captain America have made him any more or less viable. He'll be about the same. They're all the same as far as I'm aware. Venom! Apparently attacks quicker. I think I can feel it. Like, it feels to me like that's slightly faster. Maybe? And the slowing effect on his right click is slightly stronger. Which is something I asked for, which is nice. A little bit more. So it's a bit easier to get that proc for the extra damage. I was hoping you'd get a second web swing, but oh well. Magneto is exactly the same as far as I'm aware. Thor, the only difference is he got 25 more health.
That I truly learned what it was to become a hero. I bring the hammer down.
There might be slight changes I'm unaware of, but that's what it seems like. They did buff Cloak and Dagger. I'll get to them, don't worry. Penny, as far as I'm aware, exactly the same, but if you're curious what the Battle Pass skin looks like...
The web of life and destiny is fragile. Someone has to protect it.
That's what it looks like. Very cool blue.
Whoever they
Punisher, as far as I'm aware, is the same. Storm!
When you have been powerless, having power.
She is ever so slightly faster when not in wind form. I actually feel like she's like quite a bit faster in wind form, maybe? That seems like the same speed, actually. Very slightly. She seems to have less damage fall off, and her projectiles look like they're a lot faster to me.
Double KO.
But I didn't play enough of her to know for sure.
Be strong.
That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row.
And last change that I know of for Storm is after her ult, she retains her temp health for longer.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
6 in a row. Way to go. Unbelievable.
See, it doesn't just disappear, it goes away slowly. It gives her like a slight chance to get out, maybe.
They've spotted us.
She still needs to reload her wind, which is silly, but... we do have the Eva trio. Hawkeye! Apparently, he, like, I kind of feel it. I saw someone say that his bow charges slower. Like, if it is slower, it's not really noticeable.
Yeah, I earned that.
And he still headshots 250 characters in a oneer, whether he charges his passive or not. And his passive, honestly, still, like, it. Did you see it drop down to 50 because I looked away for like a second and a half? That's the only thing that's changed. It drains slower. But it still caps at 50.
I am too good at this.
So, as far as I'm aware, nothing else has changed with him.
Double KO. That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row.
What is what? You don't know what Hawkeye's passive is?
Hack and slash. Heads up, bad guys. Please give me a challenge.
The longer you hold your cursor over a person, that bar fills, and if it reaches 100, it's 80 bonus damage.
Double KO. That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row.
As far as I'm aware, that's all the change with
Another
him.
one for the good
I
guys.
don't really notice it. Hela!
You need not fear me. If you do not
She's still 2 shots, 250 health characters if they're headshots. But a headshot body shot is no longer a one shot.
Double KO.
And her damage fall off seems higher. So that's a headshot like from there And then a headshot from even further away. Is that about the same? Although keep in mind before she was basically doing full damage at that distance.
Endless battle means
Double kill!
increasing hell. An opportunity for combat.
Yeah, seasonal bonuses are on this screen, bottom left. All the Season 0 bonuses are still here, as far as I'm aware.
I want your soul. No escape from hell.
So it's a little harder
Double kill!
at extreme range for her to get a kill, but her ult is the same as far as I'm aware.
Hell unleashed! When I rise, they fall.
Double kill! That's 3!
As expected.
Oh yeah, sorry, she lost, she did lose 25 health. Because she was 275 before, right? That's the other change. Forgot about that one. Yes, they made her a squishy character. So Hawkeye can one-shot her now. So Hawkeye is more of a counter to her, I guess. Black Panther, exactly the same. Magic, exactly the same. The hitbox on her uppercut is still terrible. This'll miss. Oh, I actually hit. But the hitbox is still to the left because of the third person. So you have to try and not aim for the person. You have to aim past them if you want it to hit.
You brought ice to a sword fight.
She got health back when using ult. She got a bunch of bonus health. Is that what you mean? Moon Knight got a buff. I'm not really sure why, but he did.
Or Stephen. Or Jake.
You might notice that that circle is a lot larger. Also, it's faster.
The moon haunts you.
Double kill!
I am vengeance.
Don't really think he needed it, to be honest, but I guess he's not used much in competitive, so.
The moon haunts you.
Double kill!
Good night. On
Good
your
night.
toes. Here they come.
As far as I'm aware, other than that, he's exactly the same. Iron Man, exactly the same as far as I'm aware. Spider-Man, exactly the same. Scarlet Witch, I think, is exactly the same. I couldn't see any difference.
There is no reason to be afraid of my magic.
Magic.
Unless you give me one.
Well, who's next? Double kill!
Bucky is now a 275 health instead of 250,
But it's still the person behind him that matters most.
which is pretty big because all his abilities give him temp health. You don't even need to hit.
Stick around.
Nothing personal.
Double kill!
You think he needed that? I don't think so, but either way, he's now not one-shottable, so there's that. Star-Lord exactly the same as far as I'm aware. Namor apparently throws his turrets down
You are in
faster.
the presence of royalty. It would be wise to show some respect.
That does seem a bit faster. I don't really think it was needed, but you're missing.
Typical air breather.
Double kill!
Other than that, he seems the same to me. And then Psylocke, the same. Iron Fist, the same. Wolverine, he got 50 health.
Drag me into this mess, bub.
He went from 300 to 350. As far as I'm aware, everything else is the same. Although maybe the hitbox on his shift is better.
Yeah, they're coming.
Not 100% sure on that.
Got eyes on some bogeys.
Double kill!
Let's see if I can grab Luna from a relative distance away.
Let's do this. Yeah, that was
Like, I think the hitbox on the shift is better. Maybe. It's not as very... Yeah, like, he doesn't immediately...
You're mine.
That was still over. I was like 2 meters away there, maybe. Like, I was like there. So you still need to be like at least here. Let's try. I'll just wait the 4 seconds rather than turning off cooldowns.
Coming at ya.
Ooh, that still missed as well. So on short characters, he's still gonna have a problem. And he's still for killing tanks, because he does proportional damage to total health. Reed we've already covered. Loki, other than having this cool skin, is exactly the same as far as I'm aware. Oh yeah, it messes with his voice.
What society can exist without lies?
I'm not sure I like the voice modulation, but...
They are in front of us. I outnumber you. As it should be.
yeah, it's the costume that watches you back. Yeah, we looked at the highlight intro for this at the start. It's very cool, and I love the scythe. And I love that it's the first thing on the Battle Pass too, so I won't even have to wait that long to earn it. But yeah, other than that, I think he's the same. Mantis, as far as I'm aware, is the same. Rocket, as far as I'm aware, he's the same, but there's what the Battle Pass skin looks like that was in the closed beta.
Unless the wrong thing is more fun.
Sadly, it doesn't get a custom BRB with this skin, really. Doesn't look that much different. If you want to look like a steampunk cowboy, it's in the Battle Pass. Adam Warlock, the same. Luna, unfortunately, the same. They didn't even nerf her ult, so that's very annoying. Cloak and Dagger, they buffed them. Shift is faster. And for some reason, they felt like the ult needed a buff, so now it's not 3 charges, it's 4.
Us against the world.
I'll take 3 until 4.
I don't know why, but
That's 3.
that's what they changed.
Welcome to the Dark Force dimension.
Yeah, they'll probably do a mid-season balance thing. Jeff, they changed Jeff a little bit. His ult hitbox apparently now more accurately represents how it's, you know, the area it actually captures. I'm curious if before I would have caught that one upstairs.
Double KO.
Hello, Burls. So I think that covers all the, at least, major changes. We've already looked at Sue Storm as well. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I think that covered everything.
After all these years,
His ult triggers slower?
still hasn't gotten old.
Let me see. Do you mean like the point at which you press left click to do the nom? That looks the same to me.
Double KO.
Oh, the animation is slightly slower? I don't notice that one.
After all these years, saving the world still hasn't gotten old.
Never even saw me coming. Double KO. That's 3. 3 in a row.
I've just finished going over the changes there, you're late.
Disappear.
But I'll highlight this and put it on YouTube in case anyone wants my thoughts on it. But yeah, that's everything that's changed. Let's actually go try and do a match in that new map now.